welcome to Business Life with Kimmi. Well, hey, business bosses, how's it going today? Listen, I'm Kimmi, for those of you who do not know, and I talk all things business. I love having a digital footprint, and you are never too old to do so. You're never too young to start, maybe too young. But start thinking about it even in your 20s now, okay? Most people are, but I want you to make it a business. Some people get on IG and all that, and they're not making no money with it. You taking pictures, you doing all this extra stuff, but you're not being a business person about it. So use social media to your advantage. That's what we're talking about today, having a digital footprint. Let's talk about what is a digital footprint, first of all. So just like any footprint, I'm from Michigan, and when that snow hit, you can see footprints. Everybody's print like this, boom, boom, boom. Or Bigfoot, right? The movie, they always show the footprints, right? You want the same thing in the digital space. What do I mean? On the computer, websites, okay? You want a digital footprint. It is a person's online record of activities and interaction and data, basically, information, but it's in a digital space. So why do you need a digital footprint? If you're trying to have a business, that's what this channel is all about, you need a digital footprint. How do you get a digital footprint? Everything you do on the computer connects to each other. Every single thing is like a puzzle. So where do you start building this digital footprint? How do you start? The main thing you probably want to start with is probably, for me, I started with YouTube. I'm going to tell you what my experience has been, and I'll tell you what I see most people do, okay? So for me, I started with YouTube. YouTube was my first digital experience. I love YouTube. I have 3 YouTube channels, okay? I have 3, and they're all doing pretty well. One is really established. The other 2 I'm just starting. Basically, that's this Business Life with Kimmi, Notary Life with Kimmi, and I have a Healthy Life with Kimmi because I'm also on a weight challenge. Healthy weight loss journey is a better way to say that. So I have a huge digital footprint, right? And starting with YouTube gave me an audience. So from that audience, I was able to start making products and services based on what they needed. I listened to my clients and my customers and my subscribers to see what they needed. So I built courses, I wrote ebooks, paperback books, live training, in-person training, all kind of things from just starting a YouTube channel. So that's why I'm going to highly encourage you to do one too. And you always have something to talk about, whatever your experience is. I'm very big on it. I really try to get people to understand that, because sometimes people say, well, I'm too old. I don't speak well, you know, and I had all those issues too. Am I too old? My hair ain't long and silky. I ain't getting ready to wear all that. I love it for other people, but it's just not for me. I prefer more just natural to do my hair, and I'll be fighting with this stuff, y'all, I'm gonna tell you. But let's get back to the topic, which is digital footprint. But I say all that to say, don't let anything stop you from starting your digital footprint, okay? And what most people do, they start with Instagram or Facebook, just talking to friends and family, right? And that's a good way to get started, but that doesn't actually make you money. If you want to do this as a business, I would highly recommend you do YouTube. Then my next thing I did was Instagram. Now, I'm not too big on Instagram. I do have 2 over there. I'm still building that out, but I do see when I put things on Instagram and TikTok, I really took like 30 days and did TikTok. And I just took my shorts from my 30-second videos from YouTube and put them over on TikTok. My TikTok started growing. So whatever you feed will grow, literally. If you eat too much, your body gonna start growing, right? If you keep watering your plants, they're gonna grow. And that's what you want. You want your name all out there. When somebody type in my name, I want the internet to go boom. And as your digital footprint starts to grow and people Google you, they're like, oh, that gives you some street cred. It's like, okay, she knows what she's talking about in this space, okay? Your reputation will grow too. Now, you wanna make sure you're growing for the right reasons. Make sure your reputation is stellar. Make sure you always excel and provide excellent customer service to your clients, okay? I just had a situation recently where I had a client had some questions about a product, and I could have settled it with an email. And I did send it, and they were good, but I still didn't feel like they were super pleased. And me being the business boss that I am, I said, hey, let me get your phone number. I'm going to call you. So I called the person. They were so appreciative. Someone else was kind of like, well, why you got to call them? Why? I didn't have to call them. I did not. You bought the product, whatever, you know, but I don't do business like that. I do not. I want to make sure my client, to the best of my ability, is pleased and satisfied. Okay. And that's what I'm going to recommend for you. So how do you have a digital footprint? We already talked about YouTube, IG, TikTok. You want to post to these different things once you get these platforms. And I highly recommend focusing on one platform. So for me, when I first started, and even now, my baby that I love, you know, people have more than one child and they'll say, I don't like anyone more than the other. They always like one more than the other, even if it's for different reasons, right? And if you are have any brothers and sisters, you know what I'm talking about. So that baby child and that middle child and that boy. But I didn't go through any of that because I'm the oldest, okay? So anyway, back to that though. So my baby is YouTube. I love YouTube. And why do I love YouTube? Because it's there forever. It's evergreen. Now, I wrote a book on how to start your YouTube channel. It's not that complicated. Check it out. Go to the website, businesscreatorzone.com. Okay, check it out. But in that book, I talk about evergreen content. So once you put something on YouTube, I have had some videos when I first put it out, I'm checking the numbers and looking to see how it did. It didn't do well. It just didn't do well. But I look at it 6 months later and it blew up. I'm like, why did that happen? So you never know what's going to trigger the algorithm. You always just want to put out good information. Okay, just always put out good information. So on your social media posts, you want to make sure you comment. When people comment to you, you want to comment back. You want to like their posts. When it comes to your digital footprint, though, that doesn't mean you have to share everything about your personal life on your business channel. Okay. Matter of fact, I rarely talk about vacations or, you know, things like that, because you don't want to show off in front of your clients. A lot of times people, they show their lifestyle as a reflection of their business that make people think they're doing well. I don't believe that's the way you need to do that. I just don't. I know that's how it's done, but I'm a little old-fashioned in the sense that I want you to buy my product or buy into me because of me, because I'm the real deal, because I provide excellent customer service, because I want my client to win, because I want to win. I want you to win, you know, not because I'm flexing and flashing. I carry a Gucci, I carry a Louis. No, and there's nothing wrong with those things. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want you building your footprint on figuring, unless you're doing like a beauty channel or you're doing like high fashion. But don't go out buying all these expensive items and purses and clothes thinking that that's what's going to get people to do business with you, because that's not why they're choosing you normally, unless you're, again, in fashion or something like that, you know, selling that product. But normal, regular people, whatever, if you're starting a lawn care business, hair care business, cosmetology, that kind of stuff like that, cleaning business even, they're not doing business with you because you're driving an expensive car. Okay, they're not choosing you for that reason. So always excel in excellence. Let them see that in your digital footprint. One of my channels and one of my websites, I always show me out doing my job. If you have a cleaning business, show yourself out cleaning, okay? Show yourself doing cleaning. Even though you may have a team, you're the owner. If you don't know how to do the job, they may think your people don't know how to do the job. So show yourself in some of the videos and some of the advertisement that you do. Okay, even if you have a team, I think it's good that it starts at the top. Leadership starts at the top. If something goes wrong, I'm the leader over here. I'm the boss. Okay, it starts here. Some people are trying to, well, they did this and they did that. No, you're the boss. It starts with you. Okay, so even on your social media, your digital space, make sure it's reflective of you knowing how to do the work. You know, it may be maintenance, lawn maintenance. You know, don't be above showing that you know what to do, because again, your client is going to say, okay, he knows. So I know the person he's sending out representing his company also will know what to do. Okay. So social media is a huge, I cannot overstate how important it is to get that digital footprint going, because people will Google your name. They will Google your business. And if you don't populate at all, they're going to be like, well, she said she was with ABC, whatever. I don't see them on the internet. Ain't that the first thing you do? Is Google the person? So if you don't have a digital footprint, they're not going to be able to find you. So you want to start little by little. And that may also mean by your website, using the correct SEO, search engine optimization, use the correct keywords. so people can find you. If you are doing a daycare should be somewhere all over your social media. Daycare in the city that you're in. You're in Greenville, South Carolina. Daycare, Greenville, South Carolina. Put pictures of South Carolina, Greenville. You know what I mean? About your city. So all those kind of things are what you could put on your digital footprint, your IG page, your Facebook page, and pick one of them to start. TikTok. They got all kind of social media out there. So I usually say pick one that you know you want to excel at, then add the next one. Then add the next one. So like I said, in my case, it's always YouTube. Then I went to IG, then TikTok, and then I'll keep working on them, okay? Keep working on them like that. Well, until next time, guys, I'm going to wrap this up for you on your digital footprint. You want to make sure, again, pick a platform and stick with it. Keep the information simple. Don't mix personal and business. Don't think because they're hanging out with you and showing pictures. And even that's one more tip I want to leave too. Don't be out there taking pictures with everybody and you got a cup up in your hand like that. That is not professional. Don't be out showing yourself with the cigars. Don't be out showing. No. That may be popular for reality TV, but most of us are not on reality TV. So do not show yourself out there taking all these pictures, flashing money. Okay, we're not doing that. We are business bosses, and some of the tips I give you over here might sound a little old-fashioned. Listen to the older, listen to the wise, be wise. So anyway, guys, until next time, this is Business Life with Kimmi. Bye.